Buongiorno everyone, welcome to the MacBite Channel TV, welcome to the live watch along if you are our Red Diamonds versus Newcastle United at the Saitama Stadium out there in Tokyo. How are all feeling on this Wednesday morning, 20 past 11, less than 10 minutes until kick-off. The Geordies are there in Tokyo. Great to see all those local Japanese fans and the ones that have made the travel as well. Let us know if you can hear us all right, see us all right in the chat. And we're going to get straight into some team news. Once I just post this on socials, letting people know that we are live. We are going to go through the lineup, the starting 11, some players back for a change that we haven't seen in a long time. And then some players that we're still waiting to see. No Bruno just yet. Obviously, we know no Anthony Gordon, no Kieran Trippier. They haven't travelled at all. But the likes of Bruno and that who have joined up with the squad over there in Japan haven't made the team. However, there is a return of a certain Joe Willock. I know. I forgot what he looked like as well, but he is back. Willock, happy to see Willock back. Let's hope he can stay back. He can stay fit is what we want to see. Because a fit Joe Willock is a very good player. And I really like Joe Willock. Brings a lot of the team. Can pop up with a goal from midfield. So it'd be ideal if he could stay fit and we could keep him in our team. Right then. Morning, Craig. Morning, Kevin. All right, Jamie. Shout out MFS there watching in New Zealand. 10 p.m. for him. 10 p.m. in New Zealand. 7 p.m. or something in Japan. 11:20 a.m. here in sunny Newcastle. Morning, Aaron. Good to see you as always, mate. Let's share the screen with you lot then, where we can see Newcastle United's starting 11. They are absolutely sweating out there in Japan, by the way. This is going to be tough conditions for Newcastle to play in. Really extreme heat over there in Tokyo. I think it's about 40 degrees. And everyone in the crowd looks like they're going to pass out in sweaty sauna settings. Never mind the players. Obviously, we will be expecting a lot of rotation tonight. You can imagine Eddie Howe loves the old 11 swap at half-time. However, I'm saying that, when I was at Hull City there on the weekend, he made a few changes, but more so towards the end of the game was where all the changes were. He didn't make a full raft of subs at half-time, but he did towards the end bring on, your youngins. Sanusi impressed. I'm looking forward to seeing him today again. And then you've seen a lot of the keepers come on. And to be fair, Odysseas did come on and made a couple of good stops against Hull. I do hope that we get to see John Ruddy today. I'll be disappointed if there's no Ruddy, mind. That's what we're all here for, isn't it? I want to see Big John Ruddy, get him on. Obviously, the main thing for this preseason tour is fitness. Winning will give you a bit of confidence, will get you going, and that is obviously a momentum builder. But at the end of the day, these preseason games, it's about getting up to speed, testing yourself, and they will be tested in those sweaty settings in Tokyo. The lads come down the tunnel now. So who are those lads? Let me share the screen with you so you can see from Newcastle United's page the starting lineup of today's game. Here we go. Let's share that. Let's hope you can see this if it loads. It hasn't took it to the right spot. Oh, it's getting there. There it is, people. Hopefully you can see that on your screen. Let me just double check what you are seeing. Yes, good stuff. So, Nick Pope is in goal. Great to see. Obviously, Pope, he's been playing the last couple of games in pre-season. Hopefully an injury-free campaign for Popey Pope this year. You can see there, Big Joe Linton starts again. Like I said, there's no Bruno in the team at all today, which is a shame. But to see Joe Linton there is good. And it's also a first start of pre-season for Sean Longstaff as well, coming back from injury concerns and whatnot. So Longstaff comes in, Joe Willock comes in. Those are the big, real changes, to be honest with you. Obviously, injury-wise, seeing Joe Linton back, seeing Longstaff back, seeing Willock back, and Nick Pope. It looks obviously like we are going to play a 4-3-3 as always under Eddie Howe. So we've got Nick Pope in goal. Tino Livramento is the right back. Kraft is centre back alongside Big Dan Bin, who's wearing the captain's armband today, like he did a few days ago at Hull City. And then left back is Lewis Hall. Good to see Lewis Hall. He was fantastic against Hull, one of the standout players. Lewis Hall down there at Hull, he was really, really good. Jamal Lewis played that game, but Hall was kind of inverted fullback /6/8. He was all over the midfield at one point, doing a quality job. So that's the back four: Hall, Kraft, Bin, and Livramento. Midfield of Joe Willock, Sean Longstaff, and Joe Linton, with the front three of Barnes on the left, Isaac down the middle, and Jacob Juicy Murphy on the right. So very pleased with that, to be fair. It's a strong enough lineup. You can see the bench there a little bit if you can't, because it's not obviously the most zoomed in image, is it? Great to see some. Yes, gets in. We've got a sign there at the stadium saying, "Have you ever seen a Mackem in Japan?" Oh, we absolutely love it. The Japanese war flags are out in force. The Japanese Toon Army have been putting some flags up today in the build-up to kickoff, and the best one there. There's quite a few of them, to be fair. Some good wavers there. There's a Fabian Shaw appreciation post. I can't read Japanese, so I have no idea what that says, but I bet you it's just telling everyone how handsome and perfect he is. And there's a nice little safer there as well that people are holding up. That's class. Not many there, is there, really? Loads of empty seats in a huge stadium as well. I don't think the ticket prices were the cheapest, so that's a shame. But listen, we're on the other side of the world nearly, aren't we? Probably 16 hours away at least. So fair play to everyone that's travelled there, and well done to the locals out there in Asia that are supporting the Mags in today's game against the Red Diamonds as the players come onto the pitch. So there's a starting 11. Let's talk about the bench then. Two keepers, as always, wouldn't be Newcastle United if we didn't have two keepers on there. The two keepers is new signings Odysseas Vlachodimos, the Greek from Benfica, and then more recently of Nottingham Forest, where we got him from. And then good old, and he is old, 38 years old, John Ruddy on the bench as well. Miggy Almiron is on the bench. He's still here. All efforts are to try and get him sold this summer to get some money to replace him on that right wing. But Miggy is there. He joined up the other day with the team. Sure, he'll get a run out second half. He's on the bench alongside Jamie Mailey. Obviously, Louis Mailey is unfortunately injured still. Big shame that Louis Mailey, after he was a shining star, wasn't he, in the pre-season last year in the States? He was the breakout star. Who could be the breakout star of this bench then? You've got Jay Turner-Cook, Heffernan, Parkinson, Harrison, and Sanusi. My bet would be Sanusi, because what I've seen of him at Hull was decent, impressive. He's really energetic, pacey, bit of a threat. He's got that fearless youngness in him where he's just running at players for fun, not us, try and take them on, try and do something with the ball. And that's what we like to see. So there's the bench. There's the starting 11. Like I said, decent enough starting 11 for this game. The bench is obviously a lot of youngsters, as you'd expect with pre-season. As the players here, the Red Diamonds and Newcastle United get a photo together. Nice, that. All brothers in arms there. We're not separated or anything. It is a friendly. So there is no trophy, I don't think, is there, from this J-League International Series? There should be. I've seen Tottenham played one game last week in Japan and got a trophy for it. It was pathetic. It looked like a dinner plate. But still, give me trophies. He has a Aurora Reds team then. Nayakawa in goal. Ito is one to look out for. Kubu, Matsu up front. Nita and Watanabe is the front three. So they went for a 4-1-2-3. So quite attacking formation, I guess, from the Red Diamonds. I'd be lying if I heard of any of those players in my life. But I'm sure they've got a couple of decent players amongst them. Number 3 is the captain there for Japan. Local referees here as well. By the looks of it, the referee is Junpei Ida. Looks like an old geezer. But those are the FIFA referees for today's game. Big smile from Big Dan Boone as we are about to kick off here in Tokyo. So our team as well is on the screen there now. To reiterate: Pope and goal, Tino right back, Kraft, Burn centre backs, Hall left back, Sean Longstaff and Joe Willock as a midfield 2, is what these have got it as. Harvey Barnes, Joe Linton, Jacob Murphy as a 3 behind Isak. I would say that is wrong by the club who've put that out, or whoever is doing this stream. I can't see Joe Linton being the one there playing in the 10, as the way they've got him. You'd think it's our usual 4-3-3 with Barnes and Murphy as the wingers. Important preseason, important upcoming season for Harvey Barnes, this one. He's got a point to prove after decent money spent on him last year, £40 million spent last year on Harvey Barnes. A lot of injuries for him. Hasn't been able to get running, even though he has still scored some very decent goals in black and white, some screamers, some important ones, against West Ham, against Luton Town. So it's time for him to turn up on a consistent basis. There's the gaffer and Mad Dog himself, Tyndall and Howe in black and white. I love that. They're always doing this now. They did it at Hull. Eddie wears black, Tyndall wears white, black and white army. Let's go. Morning, Jonathan. Afternoon, Adam, wherever you are. Looking forward to seeing Sanusi, says Aaron. Looks a real baller, he certainly does. And we've just ran through that as well. Yeah, we all kick off in Tokyo. Let's go. First watch along this season. Probably going to do more watch alongs this season. I'll have a better setup soon as well, as things are moving, things are changing. So we'll be able to get that sorted on a regular. Today I might have to dash out a bit early, to be fair, because I've got an important meeting in town at 2 o'clock. Something to keep an eye on the channel there could be happening. So I may have to dash for that one. We'll see how we get on, though. We'll see how we get on as Tino, right-hand side here, gives it to Murphy. Good start this by Newcastle. Murphy cuts in, beats his man, and then someone else comes out to help him, and it goes out for a Newcastle throw. Newcastle are going to have to start well here because they will understandably fade and fatigue in this heat. No doubt about that. Newcastle United streams bloody buffering already. I mean, what's going on? Paid for this, This is paid for on NUFC TV. It's fucking buffering already. 1 minute in. We're back in now, though. In and out for seconds. Still, though, we'll complain. Chino with the throw. But like I said, Newcastle, the players in this, 35-degree heat will get tired very quickly, especially with it only being, a second official game of pre-season. They obviously have played a couple behind closed doors. We're moving the ball around nicely here. Looks like it was Tino fouled there. Not giving out for a throw. Red Diamonds have been a bit slow so far, passing it around the back here. Isak chasing down. Pump it up long. Burn intercepts. Joe Willock. Good to see Willock back. Nice little link up there with Harvey Barnes. He threads the ball through to Isak there, Willock. Isak, nice little footwork in and around the box. Loses it, wins it back. The stream's crashing and I paid for this on NFC TV. Goal! What a finish by Isak. But we didn't even get to see it properly because NUFC's crappy stream is crashing all over the place. Oh my days. But Isak puts it in the back of the net. It was a great ball through by Joe Willock. Isak was taking defenders on. Let's see. Hopefully this replay doesn't crash. Here we go. Willock with a nice through ball. Isak's in. Racing at his man. Touches it. Tackle comes in. Loses it. Wins it back nicely. Hits it first time. Great finish by Isak from inside the D. Just outside the box. He wins the ball back fairly there, Alexander Isak, and smashes it into the bottom corner. Great finish by Newcastle's number 14, the main man up top, Alexander Isak. What a goal that is. Great strike, and that is a great start of the game. Just 2 minutes in. It's Urawa Red Diamonds 0, Newcastle 1. Big Isak gets on. Yeah, that updated for you. We'll even put the goal scorer in there as well, just because I feel like it. I'm feeling generous with for you. There we go. Just in case people jump in, and they're wondering, who scored? Hi, there you go. You didn't need to ask the question. Got it all covered, yeah. Technology, yeah. 3.5 minutes in now. And Isak's opened the scoring 1-0 to the Mags. What a start that was. Nice interception there by Joe Linton in the middle of the park. Longstaff can come away with it. Absolutely honking pass. Oh my God, Sean Longstaff. It was the easiest pass ever, just to give it a Tino on the overlap. And he passed it straight to a man in red. The Red Diamonds. Nice one, Sean. Oh, to mix him on the back! Oh, Barnes! Oh, it's off the line! It should have been 2-0 Newcastle. What are the Red Diamonds? These are lifting in the opening 4 minutes. These J League Diamonds, by the way. There's no diamond about these. Fake diamonds. Yeah? Snide. Oh, these diamonds are awful. Rusty. Faded. Need blood diamonds. These, like, honestly, what a mistake at the back that was. Newcastle should have capitalised on it. Really. If you look at this, the pass, the ball's played back to the centre back. It runs over his foot. The keeper comes out to get it, and then they both leave it for each other. Defender and the keeper miscommunication, and then it falls to Harvey Barnes, who tries to put it in, and it's cleared off the line. Should have been 2-0 Newcastle. That was awful defending by the Red Diamonds. Absolutely awful. Matty, how full is the stadium? Poor. Not very, like. It is a huge stadium. I think it holds like 60, 70,000. I'd guess there was probably about 20,000 there, maybe. Max, probably. I don't know. It doesn't look like many at all, to be honest with you. And it's very scattered as well, so it's hard to judge how many, but there was none over the top tier, so that probably takes out a good 10, 20,000. Oh, we don't want to see this. Isak down here on the touchline. He's getting comforted by the... Oh, no, it's Willock. Oh, my God. Of course, it's Joe Willock. Of course, it's Joe Willock who's down holding his back. Let's have a look at this again here. He's on the sideline. Someone slides in. I think it's just an awkward landing for Joe Willock there, to be honest with you. There's nothing really wrong with the tackle all being... It's not the best, but it's not really bad. But it's Willock awkward landing on his arse, on his back. But he's getting up now. He should be harried. Hopefully, Willock. Bloody hell. Well, the sliding tackle wasn't the best. Wasn't exactly the best connection to the ball by that Aurora player. But Willock's back up now, thankfully. Thankfully, he is back up now. And it's back there, keeper. 6 minutes in. Good morning, Matty from Florida. Woke up to a goal celebration. Nice one, Danny JC3. What a way to wake up that is. Morning, Allison. Newcastle have it here with Harvey Barnes up to Willock. Tackled. Jonathan, any word on when the away kit's out? I think should be around the second week of August. The away kit should have been out before this one. Behind me. Not the home one. The other one, obviously. The third one. To rotate. That one. Which obviously came out yesterday. That should have came out like the first week of August. The away kit should have been out 2 weeks ago. But it was delayed due to manufacturing and quality issues, apparently. Even though if you're in like New Zealand and that, America, you can buy it. So, mad thing. Harvey Barnes takes on his man well. Does end up getting fouled and wins the free kick on the halfway line. Getting a bit hacky, the Diamonds, aren't they? It's a friendly, this, lads. Yeah, calm down. Yeah. Don't want any injuries. That's the last thing we want in this pre-season, injuries. The main thing we want to avoid. To be fair, I couldn't give a crap about the scoreline. Just get people fitness up is the main thing. Harvey Barnes seeing a lot of the ball early on here as he cuts inside again, tracks back and gives it a burn. Crafu. Into his last year of his contract, Crafu. Let us know in the chat what you would do. Does he get an extension? Do you try and get a couple of quid from this summer? Or just let him leave on a freeze. This is the first time Red Diamonds have been in our box. Ball into the front post. Cleared by Dan Byrne, only as far as back out wide. 8 minutes in. This is the first decent passage of play that the Red Diamonds have had. Keeping ball a bit, yeah. Well, that's a nice ball over the top by them. Frees up a bit of space on the right wing. Looks for a first-time cross. And that is out for a throw near the corner flag for Urawa. Really hard to say that without sounding like you can't pronounce anything properly. Switched it to the left flank now. Newcastle chasing. They love that overhead switch. I think it's worked a treat now. They're in the box, left-hand side. Oh, he's done him! Oh, that was decent play by that left winger there. He completely twisted Tino, sent him to the shops, and then the cross was blocked, and now Newcastle on a bit of a break with Murphy to Isak. They've got loads. Is this when? Oh, is that Longstaff again? Someone's just had a crap pass there and gave it straight out. He was offside anyways, to be fair, that left winger. It was a nice ball over the top. And then he cut in. Tino slid, didn't get anywhere near it, but he did recover with a block. Looked like a shot from number 21 there. Yeah, he was going for a shot. Greedy. Should have crossed it. These Red Diamonds are looking better as the game goes on, and they are looking probably fitter than us. I mean, I don't know when their season finishes or how many games they've played recently, but growing into it, they're getting sharp. And Newcastle were dominating for the first 5-6 minutes. 10 minutes in now, 1-0 Newcastle, thanks to Alexander Isak. Good morning, Lauren there from Ohio. Shout out the Ohio Mags. Love to see it. Oh, well, and just give it away. This Red Diamonds keeper looks a bit sketchy, like. Another mistake would be nice. They all playing out from the back, though. They're progressing it. Patient build up from the J League side. Switching it out wide. Knee press from Newcastle. Looked at it now, like 10 minutes in, we've given up the press. Oh, he's in. He's offside. They're loving offside. These like Red Diamonds put it in the back of the net, but he was offside. No one even reacted. The defense didn't react. He's fucking miles off. What a cheeky man trying to put that in the back of the net as well. Like the defenders have stopped running. Pope's like, and he's just put it in the back of the net. That's hilarious. A little bit offside there. Not a bad idea though. Not a bad idea. The pass, just the timing of his run, let him down, thankfully. David says these lot are in 10th, according to Google. 24 league games they play. Must be a nightmare doing away games in Japan, surely. The size of it. Here's Newcastle seeing a bit more of the ball again after Red Diamonds have kept it. But there's Lewis Hall out wide to Harvey Barnes. He's going to look to take on his man. Tackled. Oh, out for a goal kick. Oh, yes, bit of pressing, yeah, closing them down. Putting the pressure on as they try and play out from the back. That's what we need to do. Force them into a mistake like we did early on. But they managed to bring it away out wide, and they're pressing out into our half. Space on the left again, yeah. Finds him. He fancies his chances against Tino after doing him a few minutes ago. Oh, that's a nice ball over the top. Is he offside? Probably. Oh, he finds him in the box. Oh, that's a good interception by Tino. Gets in there at the exact moment when it was going to fall to the Red Diamonds player for a decent effort on goal. They're in the box again. Yeah, crossed again, blocked. Getting peppered a bit, yeah, like Newcastle after a great start. Oh, wait again to the left. Oh, I tell you what, again, they're getting some dangerous crosses in, and we're making some last ditch interceptions, and it's out for a Diamond's corner. That was actually a really good run by the forward, a nice cross in, but Dan Boom was there to slide it out. Kraft actually was there to get in the way of it, but it is, I think, the first corner of the game, and it goes to Urawa. Put it in deep, right into Pope, who tries to get a fist on it. And just over the top there, looking for Willock. If he can get this, we could be on here. We are on. Willock's bursting forward. Oh, and then he loses the ball and that pressure from the someone saying their stream's a minute ahead. I've paid for NUFC TV. I'm on 40 minutes, 40 seconds. The quality is crap. It keeps on buffering. Right, what the hell is going on, man? How can we not get a decent stream done, like, from a one that you've paid for? Oh, a bloody nose for a Diamond player here. There's been a bit of a collision. So stop and play 15 minutes in. This was a TR. It was when the corner came back out, and it's Harvey Barnes that clips somebody with his elbow. And that's going to be a bloody nose for him. I'm just going to refresh this now that there's a stop and play, see if it does anything differently. I've literally just had City Fiber broadband fitted. Very expensive, very fast. So it is not the Wi-Fi. It is NUFC TV's crappy stream. Yeah, people are watching in Australia absolutely fine. Class. Oh, I put it back on and we're 17 minutes that worked. Doing a little refresh on the NUFC website worked. The quality is better now. Oh, no, it's crashing again. That lasted all 0.3 seconds of me seeing it was better. We are 18 minutes in now, though, into the 15. My days. But I can actually make out who the players are now. At least it's not like a PlayStation 1 Tomb Raider game. Good point there as well. I had made in the background, obviously, about Tonali. He is involved in the squad that has travelled to Japan. You would have seen him training and stuff, I'm sure. Part of that 29-man squad that travelled to Tokyo, but obviously, due to ridiculous rules, he still can't play in these friendlies. So why can't he play in a preseason friendly in Japan? I mean, decent build-up here by the Red Diamonds. Crossed into the back post. And it's crashed right at the moment there's a cross. But anyways, it's back on. Bad cross, out for a throw. But the Diamonds keep getting some space in behind. You know, they're not having any troubles at all getting in and around our box, getting balls in. Isaac having to drop DP out to get it. Gives it a Bonds. Looking for runners. He has Joe Willock. Lewis Hall's getting forward. He finds Isaac. That's nice. Isaac some tidy footwork at the corner flag. Tackled. Bit of jockeying going on. Bit of tussling. Isaac doesn't want to lose it. Isaac kind of slapped him on the head there to get around him. And then it's just jumped off back from a replay, and Red Diamonds are on a break. They're in the box. Oh, they want a pen. He's shouting for a pen. He's not got it. Not got it yet. Anyways, Lewis Hall, can we just get that away, please? Gives it back to Nick Pope. He just gives it to Murphy. So, Red Diamonds there. Broke right down the middle. Number 24 there. For them, they only got names in the back of the top, just sponsors. And they're straight at the bottom, I think. Need VAR in friendlies, though, so unlucky if it was a pen. 20 minutes in, still 1-0 Newcastle, but Red Diamonds are definitely having the better of the ball now. And are looking more dangerous. Oh, is anybody else watching on UFC TV? I'm just wondering if their stream is just as terrible as mine, where it just like has the circle pop up every 2 seconds. Literally, as I said, that the circle pops up, and then it comes back on after like 2 seconds, but it's just not ideal. And we're clearly probably a couple of minutes behind. The quality's improved now. Oh, as soon as I say that, then it goes pretty fuzzy again. This is shite, man. Like, paying for this, and this is what we're on. Let us know what you are saying in the chat, how yours is getting on. But it's pretty crap, like. That's a sensational pass by Joelinton from his own half, all the way out to Tino, who's now at the opposite corner flag. Jacob Murphy's wanting it in the box. He gets it. Longstaff's made a good run. Oh, he's put it wide. Brilliant build-up play by Newcastle. Really nice move. Joelinton with he's wearing number 7. That was like a Beckham 7. Across the pitch there. Tino, a quick corner by Newcastle. So the replay is cut short. Terrible cross, cleared at the front post. Longstaff, though, it was really nice build-up by Newcastle from Joelinton, from Tino, from Murphy, and then just Longstaff couldn't find the finish. And you see, yeah, it looks like everyone's just buffering, to be fair. Crap, man, innit? There should be, they're charging for this. Want my money back? Want my money back? Want a money refund? Oh, that's crap by Kraft. That's Hall, actually, who came all the way from left back to intercept. Oh, now we're caught out of the back, Dan Burn. Pope, what the hell was that clearance? Through into Red Diamonds. Oh, 6s and 7s at the back there, like Newcastle. How much space is that wide every time now, by the way? Not getting close at all. Easy. There we go. The space I've just talked about. They've exploited it. Now he's got all the time in the world in the box. Ah, it's 1-1. Am I surprised? It's 1-1. State of that defending, man. The space that was there all game long that they've constantly targeted and exploited on Tino's side. The most simplest of like 1-2s, of runs, of overlaps is there. He finds him and he has ages to just get his head up, take his time, pick out the pass. No one's watching the run. Longstaff's like, oh, is anybody getting? That's your job to get him, Sean. What are you pointing at? Then he falls over. Longstaff just falls over in the box. God, he's not even anywhere near him. He just falls over. And then it's a tap in for number 41. He's been decent, number 24, like. The headband, the winger. It's an easy finish, though. A few yards out. Off the post and in. And it's 1-1. And it is 1-1. Newcastle go through a flyer with Isak. But it's all changed now. Water break for the players. Longstaff misses a set and then falls over in a box. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Longstaff is honking. Tokyomu, show the game, mate. Little issue with copyright and getting banned there if I did that, mate. Otherwise, I would. Think about it. Just before that, though, what a chance from Longstaff. We're going to see it now. Longstaff should score there, like. And he goes up the other end, Farzawa. Ian, I'm 3 minutes ahead of you, Matty. Great, Ian. Nice one. Where are you watching it? Where are you watching it then? What stream are you watching then, Ian? That is 3 minutes ahead. My stream is on 25 minutes. Here's Mark. I'm on 24:40. So 20 seconds. Matty, Kelly, my stream's working perfectly. What are you watching on Matty NFC TV or in IPTV? But what channel is it? With 4,000 channels on IPTV in it. What one have you picked? Because this is terrible, man. The club are on about releasing an app and doing all sorts. You know what I mean? They can't even get a fucking stream not working. Mental. I mean, it's working. It's just buffering and the quality's a bit crap and everything else. Longstaff is overrated, says Stuart. I mean, I've never really rated him, but got stick for it just because he's a local lad. I don't know how long that one's going to fly for, like. Seem to be back up and running a little bit now, so let's hope it stays alright. Probably not, mate. You probably can't post links without getting banned. Yeah. I'm in Newcastle, paying for the Newcastle stream. And Stephen's in Australia watching it fine. Like, how does that work out? Like, oh, God. Apparently, there's a penalty. I'll just go back on the NFC one. I was trying to get a decent one somewhere else, but fuck me. I was going back onto the one that I've actually paid for, and that might not have actually worked without crashing all the time. Maybe I may just try watching it on the computer instead. Maybe it's because I'm doing it through the TV, yeah. We'll give that a blast. Now, who gives a shit anyway, Jam? Let's have a blast on the other computer, yeah. See if we get some better connection. You should have a crack in the chat. Here we go. Let's see where we're at on here. See if this improves it. Oh, it's better quality on the computer. We're on 30 minutes 22, which I guess is probably not up to speed, like. But it's much better quality in here. This is better. May just be in the old TV then that was struggling. So we'll turn that off. Get rid of that. And we'll just watch it on here. We'll sort it for the second half. But there we go. That was fun while it lasted. This is better. Right then. Red Diamonds. Passing it nicely in our half again. Went nowhere near it. Knee one tackling. Loads of space on the right. Number 4's got it. I'm going to get on the other computer the comments up. So let's have a look. See. This is much better, to be fair. Probably just lost about 100 people watching the thing. I couldn't watch it probably for fucking 10 minutes. Red Diamonds. Still seems like I'm behind, like, because oh, there we go. I've just seen a replay of Pope saving the pen. Here we go. Number 3, the captain took the pen. Good save by Nick Pope, to be fair. To his right-hand side. People saying it wasn't even a pen, to be honest. I haven't seen that, but I've just seen the highlights. I think he's given that because obviously it looked like there could have been one earlier. Didn't see the replay of that. But, early on, it looked like they had a shout for a pen. Wasn't given. They probably had a whinge. So this one was given, but a lot of yous are saying that it was outside the box. Wow, someone's on. I don't know when that is from that comment, but I'm on 32 minutes 20. The fun's this. I can't wait until we go play back on British Sky Sports next season. These streams and that. But this one's much better, to be fair, on my computer I've got now. Quality's better. What are we on? 32 as I look there. So probably maybe a minute behind, maybe. I don't know people are saying where they are. 27 minutes in Northumberland. Well said by Aaron. We're one pass away from their attackers going through against our defenders. This is poor. It's a bit reminiscent of last season, really, isn't it? With that complaints that everyone had about the midfield saying, we should have a 6 there, we should have a DM there. Because no offense to Urawa Red Diamonds, but if they're getting in this easy, how is the top 6 Premier League say going to fare against it? Not even top 6, but anyone. 33 minutes, happy days. We're all 33 minutes. We're back in the game, people. We are back in the game. Lovely stuff. There we go, then. I think it was probably me trying to get through using the internet on the TV. Still should have worked fine, but it's working sound now on the computer, so we're all good. We are just over 10 minutes till half time. Still 1-1. Right-hand side here, Murphy's got it. Looks for Isak over the top. Lovely little back heel into Joe Linton. Intercepted, though. People must be miles behind because I'm getting people sending me messages. I'm going to have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, Do Not Disturb. Because they're just talking about the fucking penalty save now. Thought I was behind. Well, I'm not now. Oh, well then, lads. Because we need to try and get in the lead because, the longer the game goes on in this heat, the harder it's going to get. We'll obviously make subs. We'll be bringing a lot of the youngsters on in the second half. So, be good for us to try and get in the lead, get an advantage going. Isak's dropping so deep. What's this Harry Kane at the Euros? Why is Isak coming into his own half to get the ball? He's done it again. Stay up, stop. Stay up top, Alex. Oh, Red Diamonds are in. Red Diamonds are in. Saved by Pope. How good is it to have him back? They still got it though in the box again. Just wide. Nick Pope. What a man. Great to see him back. He is on fine form. Lewis Hall has looked very shaky today. Gives the ball away there. Very sloppy. Terrible, in fact. Doesn't make up for it. He looked class at Hull. He's looked terrible tonight. In Japan. Snatches it off from number 41. Yeah, that's a really good save by Nick Pope. Gets down low, bottom right, because they did produce a good effort there. Good shot, that good strike. And someone said these were 10th in the J League. I thought these must be bloody world champions or something. I thought these were treble winners. I thought this was the Man City of Japan. The way they're playing around us, yeah. Oh, here we go. That's a giveaway though. Longstaff, nice little touch. Isak! Oh, and the keeper's replicating Pope. It makes a good save. You always think that ball is going to hit the back of the net when Isak gets it in the box there, but he goes for a cheeky lob, and the keeper gets his hands to it. So it was not much power behind that one from Isak there. Went for the chip. Should have probably went for placement. But their keeper with a decent save as well. Red Diamonds now. This game is opening right up. End-to-end action. In the closing stages of the first half. They love that overhead through ball. Is Pope going to come? He does, and he collects it nicely. Oh, he nearly rolled it. He was thinking about it. Lewis Hall gives it back to Pope. Geordie boy. FFS, Matty, you're ahead of me now. Ian, you're ahead of me now. I'm back in the game, boys. I tell you, it wasn't me Wi-Fi. I've just paid an absolute fortune for this City Fiber Wi-Fi. The best you can get in the world, apparently. So there was no way it was my Wi-Fi connections. I got it for this exact purpose. Investment for these streams. But it was because I must have been doing it through the Amazon Fire Stick internet on NFC TV that it was slowing down. Now I've got it on this computer. It is bang on. HD, 37, 40 seconds in. 37 minutes, 40 seconds in. Laughing now. This is the plan going forward then. I thought it'd been worse than the computer because I've got the two computers with loads running, but oh well. I'm not in Kinky Park either, Johnny boy. By the way. Don't know why I keep saying that. 80 seconds behind Keith. Red Diamonds on that wing that they've been on all day long. Murphy there. First time we've seen him. We haven't seen much of Murphy, apart from she probably should have an assist if Longstaff could finish. Here we go. He has some space for Barnes. Do something with it, Harvey. In the box. Cut in on the right foot. Oh, and he does it on his left. And he blazes it over. That is stinking by Barnes. Barnes, yeah, in the box. Touches it with his right. You think, go on, cut it on your right. Put it in. He goes on his left. Lashes it wide. Lashes it wide. Yeah, well, sometimes I'm on that path in Kinky Park, but I've got a car now. I just drive to different places and go for walks. It's alright, like Grey Park, Kingy Park for a walk, and well, the other day I was at Newbiggin. I drive all hour for a nice little walk. Me get the steps in, you know what I mean? Got to get them steps in. Can't sit around here eating streams all day. Turn into a right fat twat. There's 6 minutes to go then in this half. Still 1-1. That was awful by the Red Diamonds back line there. Terrible pass out for a tune through. How are you then, lads? Let's get some McGann in the last 5 of the first half. Have they made a sub there, have they? The Red Diamonds must have. Number 11. Just came on there. Don't recall seeing him in the starting lineup. Do you think we win today? Says Akos. Akos. I would have hoped so. I would have thought about a 3-1 the day. And that was looking good in the opening 2 minutes when Isak put ahead. Oh, Barnes, man. Fuck. I know that's only pre-season, so I need to not get frustrated. But when they can't play simple passes like that, I think we've been really, really sloppy with the ball today. But I was hoping for a bit of 3-1. But we will make loads of subs second half. I say this Heat is not easy to play in, to be fair to the lads, so expect subs. Yeah, I'll still say we're going to win. I'll still say a 3-1. Why not? Pope's been making some brilliant saves. He's obviously saved the pen, so he's kept us in it. Longstaff missed a good chance. Barnes has put one way. Probably a 2-2, maybe a sensible scoreline shout. He has Willock though playing another lovely ball, very identical to the first goal there. However, the defender reads it this time and gets in front of Isak out for a 2-throw. Get your questions in. I can see one there from Jonathan about who do you want to buy. We'll talk about that at half time. Get some questions in for half time to answer. Well, that's all the way over that cross to the back post. Barnes. He has Willock. Back to Barnes. Getting tight on us though. You're all. That's a lovely little chip ball through to Willock in the box. Dinks at the back post. Joelinton. It's too high for him. Can I get a head on it? Murphy into Longstaff. Back to Murphy. Blocked. Still got it though. Edge of the box. Barnes. He's in the box. Shoot. Saved. What a chance for the 2 that is. Oh, Harvey Barnes side-footed it there. Take a pass to the keeper. Really, it's an easy stop. It's a team effort from Harvey. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, they're just looking after Joelinton because he was down. But that was some good work there by Newcastle. Some good movements in and around the area. We've got to stop here. I don't know what for. I think the keeper's injured. We're showing another keeper here warming up. He's pulled off a couple of good saves, the keeper. But they haven't been too testing. They've been quite soft shots for him. But he looks all right now as he's just rolled it back out. This is the difference, though. And I like Harvey Barnes. I really rate Harvey Barnes. And yeah, it's only pre-season. But, the difference between him and Gordon is massive. Like, I think if Gordon's on this pitch right now, he scores one of the chances Harvey's had, and we're in the lead. But listen, it's pre-season. It's not the be-all and end-all, is it? Willock, yeah, he's looked good, though. Willock's looking sharp, which is great to see. Bringing back that energy to the team. Minute and a half left until the break. Do. Joe Willock, great interception. He got it into space. Yeah, play it. In the box, Murphy, got to be! Yes! Get in! Jacob Murphy, 2-1 Newcastle. Yes! 44 minutes in. We'll retake the lead right before half-time. Get on. Yes, Murphy, lad. My guy, Murphy. I always stick up for him. There's another goal in pre-season for him. Got one the other day. Got an assist the other day. Fantastic energy by Willock. Well, literally seconds before this, just mentioning how good it is to have Joe Willock back, how important he is to the team, that drive forward, that energy. Great stuff. Gets in there with an important tackle, skips past one as well. So paceful there, Joe Willock. I've never seen him look this paceful for a while, to be honest. He's looking bang on it. He's looking red hot, and the Red Diamonds are 2-1 down. Lays it off to Murphy in the box. Got to finish it And he does. Slots it past their keeper. Nice, tidy finish by Murphy. Makes it 2-1 to the Toon. 1 minute of added on time. Murphy, listen, he's out there. He's saying, I'm hearing all this talk about right wingers. He's trying to tell Eddie Howe and Jason Turner we didn't need one. We do. But Murphy's doing very well there. I'm very happy with Murphy. I think, great squad player as well. Obviously, I still want that marquee right winger to be brought in this transfer window. Jacob Murphy doing himself no harm. Willock winning the foul there. My man of the match for this first half, Joe Willock. I think if I had to look around the team, I would say, it's been Willock and Murphy, to be honest with you, since he got the goal there and he got a good layoff for... No, we'll give it a Pope, actually, for saving the pen. Pope or Willock. You guys just passing it around here as it's about to have the half-time whistle. There it is. 2-1 at the break to the Toon. So let me update the scores on the doors. Here we go. I thought it was the second minute, but apparently they've got it down as the third for Isaac. So we'll sort that out, and then we'll get Murphy on 44 minutes, restoring our lead. Urawa Red Diamonds 1, Newcastle United 2 at the interval. Right then, let's see what your comments are saying. Longstaff is no Bruno, says Stephen. Absolutely not. Anywhere bloody near it. Gibbo who said we need a right winger. Oh, will look that Murphy killing it lately, says Jamie. Aaron just wish Bonds would take his man on more and drive with the ball. Aye, that's the thing. Like sometimes I think Bonds, you think go on and cut it on your right and put it in. Like we've seen him do it, and then other times you think go down the left, beat his man. He made the wrong choice definitely in that first half when he chose to shoot with his left instead of pulling it in on his right and looking for the bottom corner. But he's seen plenty of the ball, Harvey Barnes. Just hasn't been too impressive with it in terms of that final product. So that's for him to work on in the second half if he stays on. Obviously, I'm sure we'll see a lot of changes at the break, or at least around 60 minutes like we did at Hull on the weekend. Looking forward to seeing young Sanusi come on, to be honest with you. Jonathan, who do you want to buy? We need a striker, right winger, centre back. I would like us to buy striker. Who would I like us to buy? Jonathan David seems like a good shout. He is the one that's been watched for a while by Newcastle United. They have tracked him, scouted him, like him. He is available. Lille are happy to sell for around 35, 40 mil. He's a young Canadian striker that can play across that front three, play on the wing if needed. So ticks a lot of boxes. Good goal scorer. So yeah, I think Jonathan David, if I could realistically sign these players, I would go David as the striker. Right winger and Buemo, who I really like because he's Premier League proven, works hard, scores, assists, can play as a 9 as well. He did that really well when Ivan Toney was banned. So I like him, Buemo. I think he's really underrated. There's many other options out there for right winger that we could go down, Being linked with that many. Obviously, Gonzalez lately, Chiesa still there, Alanga, players like that. So, Jarrod Bowen would be a dream one, but probably going to cost too much on the right wing, Jarrod Bowen. And would he move from London? I hear all the time, Bowen won't move. He's West Ham through and through, and Danny Dyer, and the family connections. I think if you offered him the chance to come to Newcastle with our project, it's a shame. Obviously, this year we haven't got the Champions League to offer him because then I think you could definitely get him. But I think he would move if West Ham accepted the bid, which would obviously have to be a very high bid. They'd want silly money for him, probably like 80 million or something daft like that. can't really see us paying that, so I don't think it'll happen. And then I guess it will be quite hard to get him brought in. But centre back as well, Malik Chow. Any of them would be linked with would be fine by me. To be honest with you, to Debo, Tamori, Branthwaite would be amazing. But again, that's the Bowen bracket where it's like daft money. That's why Man United left the negotiations where, what was it, that Everton wanted like 80 million for him? Bonkers. What else we got? Let's just go back down. Anyone worried about this transfer window? I think everyone's worried, to be honest. I think a lot of people are getting nervous and impatient, probably. And we're getting to the point now where I've always said, have patience, just relax. But we are getting to the point now where we are, 2 and a bit weeks away from the season starting? A month left of the transfer window. So I'm starting to get it now, and I'm starting to feel it where I'm like, I want bloody players brought in as well. So yeah, it is worrying at the minute. I would agree with that. I would agree with it being a slight worry. But what I will say is that there's been that much changes behind the scenes lately. Staveley, Gudusi leaving, Mitchell and Bunce coming in, the Euros, the Copa America. I would say not many teams have been doing much until now, really, until this week, where Arsenal have signed that Calafiori, the Italian defender. Chelsea are starting to make moves. Aston Villa have been really wheeling and dealing, outs and ins. So, there's teams starting to do stuff. West Ham, I'd be all over that Fulkrug move, me. I would have Fulkrug at the tune all day long. I think he's a proper Shearer-style striker, old school number 9. I would be trying to hijack that deal if I was us. I think he would be a great second, third choice striker, Fulkrug. Offer a plan B as well. I really like him. So we should be all over that, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what the fee is that West Ham are going for with talks with Dortmund. But Fulham signing Smith Rowe, that's a big move, 35 million. So teams are starting to do stuff now. So it is picking up. So another week or so, and if we haven't signed anyone, then it's definitely time to worry, I think. But hey, you might see a new signing in the second half, Odysseas, John Ruddy might come on. Yeah? And still no Lloyd Kelly. Obviously, that's the one that's missing from today, isn't it? Not even on the bench, Lloyd Kelly, which is a shame, which is a concern in itself. Why is Lloyd Kelly not there? He obviously travelled. I think he was training the other day. He hadn't been training at the start. I was at Hull on Saturday. He wasn't involved in that trip at all. He is in Tokyo. I'm sure there has been training pictures of him. So let's say we get to have a look at Kelly in Saturday's game, because remember the two are playing on Saturday as well. I think it's around the same time, like 11 a.m. Against another Japanese opponent over there in Tokyo. So in terms of the transfer window, though, it's slightly worrying, but there's still time. So I would say let's not worry or panic just yet. What else we got in the comments? Get your questions in. Got about 10 minutes left until the second half. 300 people watching. Shout yous all out. Subscribe to the channel and drop a like on this video, please, if you haven't already. Are there many fans in the stadium? Because if not, what's the point? It didn't look like there was that many. Be interesting to see what the capacity is. It's a huge stadium, 60, 70,000. So it looks like probably 20,000 at a push for me, like on the images of what you've seen anyway, briefly on the TV. Doesn't look like there's many there at all, really. What I did like was the Newcastle fans that did have the flags out, and the best flag of all was that, have you ever seen a Mackem in Japan? So that was worth the trip in itself, really. But listen, the point of the trip is what they've done for Australia at the end of the season, which was even more insane, is to grow the fan base, to grow the marketing, to help with financial fair play. You can say this goes down as a revenue for the club. They can say we made X amount because we did this in Asia and this happened and we sold these many shirts. I mean, listen, they did that. Shirts released there in Japan yesterday were Shola Ameobi. So it's things like that, getting people in that way, and yeah, it's a bit mad for me. I understand it. I think it's great for people of that part of the world to be able to see Newcastle United. I prefer stuff like what happened last year, though. Like the America one, where you're playing Premier League teams. Mentioned this in the podcast last night. When you're playing teams like Aston Villa last year, who are going to be in and around us. When you're playing, I mean, even the Salah Cup, the ticket sales haven't been great because we're playing Girona and Brest. Right? Try and get a big name to the two. The women are playing AC Milan because we've not got AC Milan men as well at the same time. Get a big name, get Juventus, get Barcelona. And then the tickets would fly and compete against those type of teams in pre-season. We're playing the Red Diamonds here. They've looked alright. To be fair, I've never heard them before. No one's heard them before. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but the point is to obviously reach a new section of the world, grow the fan base, and grow the revenue. What I would like to see, though, in this, like I say, the America thing works well, is maybe they do something halfway. So, like I say, Japan's obviously so far away now, 16 hours or something on a flight. I think America, when it's like 8 or 10 hours, it's not as bad. And then what would be great for us fans around Europe and obviously from Newcastle and stuff, where it's not a huge expense, is to do what we're doing in the past, like a Portugal pre-season tour, something out where it's obviously closer, cheaper, and just makes more sense because it's got to be tiring on the players here as well. The jet lag, the time difference, the heat. So, what you reckon for the transfer window, Matty? You think we will sign a couple? I do. I think we will sign at least 2 players. I think we'll sign 2 to 4 players. I do think we will definitely sign a right winger and a centre back, and then maybe a midfielder and even a goalkeeper is still linked. Pope's been brilliant that first half, penalty save and everything. He's being decent. We've signed 2 keepers already. We know that they're probably not going to play. Hopefully Pope stays fit. We haven't got Europe now. So there's still talks, we could revive the bid for James Trafford from Burnley. Just not really needed for me because we need a striker more. So I want to see a striker, right wing and a centre-back. But yeah, I think we'll sign at least 2. 2 players this summer. Mark's asking, has anyone had any members' general sale success for Southampton? I've seen a lot online this morning. People complaining about that. People was 13,000 in the queue. People getting kicked out the queue and then put to the back of the queue, and people queuing for hours. And yeah, the ticket thing, the website, it's still an absolute shambles, isn't it? Absolute shambles. What else we got? Thirsty work. That's like too early for a BR, or it's 12:30. Be fair, like past midday. So you can enjoy yourself. What else we got here? Just seeing if I've missed anything from the socials or anything. People are just bigging up, obviously. Joe Willock, he's done some great running this game, great energy, fantastic work for the assist for Murphy. Let's see if the club are putting anything out. Because I did just mute all this because I didn't want any spoilers. Nah, they haven't really. Not gone on yet. Got a mate who's over there at the minute. He's just saying Willock looking sharp, played a big part in both goals. And Nick Pope's been brilliant as well, which he has. Penalty save from Popey Pope. And a couple of other good stops as well. Right, let's go down into some more questions before the second half gets underway. Let's see where we're at actually on that. What time is it now? Yeah, just showing highlights. Sound, a few minutes, I'd imagine. Okay, then. Haven't seen much of Joelinton, says Stephen. Barnes was clinical for Leicester, but hasn't been that good for us. There's someone else there. Who can you see leaving? Any shocks? Says GoldenEye 64. The big shock, I guess, would be Anthony Gordon, wouldn't it? The one that I didn't like about Amanda Staveley's interview yesterday. Well, would it be a shock since he's been linked? Probably now after the PSR deadline. It was definitely a shock when the article first came out and a lot of people didn't believe it. Well, it is the truth because Amanda Staveley said in her interview yesterday, when she was obviously still at the club, that Anthony Gordon was in talks to Liverpool, and it was a real worry for her at the time that they were going to lose like a Gordon or a Isak before that PSR deadline, as they had that 70 million hole to fill. So that was a real worry at that moment. But thankfully we avoided that. There's still people trying to speculate and rumour Fabrizio Romano. Yesterday was saying, keep an eye on the Anthony Gordon one, that could come back. Liverpool fans are getting excited about that. Because, there was reports that Gordon's head was turned, that he wanted to move to Liverpool. He's a boyhood Liverpool fan and all of that. So I look forward to Gordon coming back next week, and hopefully he stays. So obviously he's getting an extended break alongside Trippier with the Euros that they played in. They've been given a little bit of an extra holiday. So hopefully Gordon stays. That would be the big shock. Who I could see leaving could be obviously Trippier. Looks set to leave, doesn't he? Surely. Dubravka should be leaving. Almiron obviously is the one we want to try and get rid of, to try and get a decent fee in and get a right winger in to replace him. Kraft's at the end of he's only got 1 year left. Could he go? There's quite a few players on 1 year left, to be fair, that we mentioned last night. Problem is the likes of Lascelles and Wilson that are on there in 1 year remainers is that they're both injured. So pretty hard to flog an injured player. Let us know in the chat people who you think will be sold this window. No worries, Derek. Thank you very much. Appreciate you tuning in. Enjoy that work over there on the East Coast in the US. Aaron says would love Fulkrug, Prata striker. Fulham linked with McTominay. I think Gonzalez from Fiorentina is a good buy. They only want 30 mil. Fulkrug is 31 though. I would, he doesn't have to be here forever. He's just a bit of a stopgap, isn't he? You do a job for 2-3 years. Trippier's 34 this year. So and let's be honest, he's not going to be starting games, is he? Fulkrug. He's not going to be out and out every week. You bring him on for 15 minutes off the bench if you need a goal. You need someone to hold up the ball. He's a great header of it, so it's a plan B. You can play him as 2 up top. He's not going to be starting, so you could easily get a couple of years out of him, minimum, really, if he's your second, third choice striker with loads of experience. He was doing a decent job for Germany in the Euros, so yeah. Adnan, we should sign Torres, Goulart, and Chow. I mean, what a bloody window that would be if we're saying them. That would be nice. But I wouldn't mind a bit of, the Goulart rumours were coming out last night. People getting carried away, getting excited. That would be some deal of managed to get that done. I'd be surprised if Madrid let him go. But then again, he's not going to be starting, you would have thought. So it's going to cost a lot of money, don't he? Torres as well. Newcastle apparently rebuffing them rumours. The Athletic was saying that Newcastle officials were bemused by reports in Spain that we had bid 30 million for him. So, yeah. But I've always said I thought Chow would be the next sign. I've been saying it for about a month now since we signed bloody Kelly. But we're still waiting on that one. Is the third shirt a tight fit, Matty? Nah, not really. No, it's not. But it's like in the middle. It's not loose, but it's not tight. It's perfect, to be honest with you. I think it's one of the most comfortable football shirts I've ever bought. Amazing quality. And that is just the £80 one. The home one behind me there is the £110 one, the Players Edition, which is probably a bit tighter, but it's very thin. It's nice, like. What else we got then? Goulart on loan would be insane. Well, if you could line up something like that where you could say, get him on loan with an obligation to buy. Because if he comes on loan to us, that would be a real concern for me, in the sense that if he did well in the Premier League at Newcastle, everybody else would then want to sign him. Everybody in the Premier League that we're playing against would want to sign him. Chelsea would be in there offering him 400 grand a week. Man U would be in there. City would be in. So it'd be hard to keep a hold of him if he had a good loan spell at Newcastle. And then Madrid could just ramp up the price if he's proven that he can perform in the Prem. So I'd rather just get him in on a permanent. But honestly, I can't see that one happening, people, to be honest with you. Yokohama, 11 a.m. on Saturday. All right, well, I'll see you on Saturday morning as well, eh? For another watch along Saturday morning. Yes, yes. Yokohama, yes, yes. Thank God we have Pope back. He's got to pray he stays fit. Absolutely, because he has been massively huge for us, hasn't he? Today, and we're seeing it in the season for the top four. You know, I really hope he stays fit because I think he's still so underrated as a keeper. Still half time, by the way. Mustn't be long left. Newcastle have had 10 shots to the Reds, 5, 8 on target, 55% possession in Newcastle, 93% pass accuracy, 2 corners for the Toon, 1 for the Red Diamonds. Newcastle making a couple of changes, it looks like, at half time. Seeing the background there, and you're also seeing it in the chat. Miley coming on, Miggy coming on. It's a 63,700 capacity at the stadium there. Must be about 10% of that in there. Liverpool won't spend the amount for Gordon unless they sell Diaz, which they won't because he had a great summer, I think. Liverpool couldn't afford Gordon, have to pay 100 million, which I don't see them paying. Well, Liverpool, funny enough, are the only Premier League side that haven't made a signing yet in this summer window. So yes, we're complaining and getting worried and whatnot, but they've signed name one. I mean, we've signed 4 players technically because Lewis Hall counts 2 goalkeepers, Ruddy and Odysseas, and then obviously Lloyd Kelly as well. Lloyd Kelly, Hall, Ruddy, and Vladidomos. Should do a France pre-season or Spain. Spain would be perfect. Spain, nice and easy, close to Ibiza. That would do lovely. People are seeing second half kicked off on their stream. I don't know how he managed that one, like. Unless some yes, it has indeed. Because I had to click go live there for some reason, and it's 3-1 Newcastle. So I've missed the goal. What the hell's happened there? And then Pope just made another good save. I was just catching up with a chat from above, and we're 5 minutes into the second half already. I got carried away with the questions. Anyways, it's 3-1 Newcastle. Why did it? I had to click go live. It was just showing his stats, but it was moving in the background. That was mad. How did I had to click go live? Anyways, 50 minutes in, and it's a corner to the Red Diamonds. But my 3-1 prediction is currently right. All right, then, people, let us know what's been going on as we catch up to it. Hey, good stuff. What's this? Red Diamonds. Still in the box, yeah. Red Diamonds crossed it in, blocked by Bin, another corner for them. Newcastle made a couple of subs at half time. It was Jacob Murphy with a goal. Longstaff and Willock have came off. What a half from Willock. Crap by Longstaff. Almiron and Jamie Miley is on. So, there we go. 51 minutes in. 3-1 Toon. Jacob Murphy with a brace. Let's put some respect on Murphy. Eh? What a man. What a man Jacob Murphy is. Don't know the minute of the goal, though. So, 4 minutes ago. So it must have been right before half time. Like, just say, like, 4 hours, but 47. Okay. It was on the left-hand side here. Edge of the box. Murphy gets it. Twists and turns. Then he's in. Cuts inside. Left foot. Bang. Bottom corner. What a great finish that is by Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy, man. You're not messing about this pre-season, Murphy. Like, he's like, what? You want to spend 70 million on a winger? I'm right, yeah? I'm right, yeah, man. Jacob Murphy. Absolutely smashing it. Let me upgrade the old update the scores here then. Murphy added again. Murphy 44, and then we'll just put, it must have been 47, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, it's Japan pre-season. We're all right. 3-1 to the Toon. Flying new. A couple of subs as well, as I mentioned. Miley and Almiron on for Willock and Longstaff. Right. Great on his left foot there, man. Jacob Murphy, yeah. Fantastic finish by Murphy on his left foot there. There we go. 53 minutes in, people. You raw out Red Diamonds 1, Newcastle United 3. Get it. Happy days. We got the likes up. People have only got 121 likes, and there's 301 people watching right now. So can the rest of you just hit the thumbs up? Takes 2 seconds. Free, of course. Just whack the thumbs up, please. Give it a like. As Pope does what Pope does and comes flying out of his box. Still loves doing that. Still loves it. Went out for a throw, but then Red Diamonds will give it away. And it's back to Pope. Cheers for the likes there, people. See them going up. Appreciate it. So I'm guessing it'll be another 10 minutes or so, and we'll see a few more subs from How. There's Miggy's on the left there, and he's offside. Nice one, Miggy. You know what? I wouldn't even have bothered bringing Miggy on, because I tell you what, if he gets injured and then we can't sell him, join the list of bloody Callum Wilson and Jamal Lascelles and the rest of them that you can't sell because they're injured. My days. So Murphy runs away with it here after Red Diamonds are on the attack. Looks for a through ball. Bonds is in. No, he's not. It's just a bit too out there, and the keeper comes out to get it anyways. At the minute, I mean, I think we're just all over the place, aren't we? On that passage of play, it was like Murphy, deeper. Bonds has come back now. He's left. Obviously, Miggy's adapting the over midfield as well and coming back on that flank. Hall, dangerous, but precise pass to Burn through the line of the forwards. Burn gives it away. That's not good. Red Diamonds, yeah. Oh, too heavy. Oh, he keeps it in, crosses it in. Floats it. Pope just about gets some fingertips to it. Makes the save. Diamonds have still got it. Blocked on the line by Kraft. And Almiron, shit pass, can it clear it? Diamonds are back in the box. Oh, blocked that time by Dan Burn. That defender was pretty crap, mate. Until Burn's block at the end. But that looked like out. It was out, wasn't it? Pope didn't get enough on that. Not the best of clearances. But then he makes a good save. But then he drops it. And then he makes a save again. I thought it was Kraft that cleared out the line. It wasn't. It was a double save by Nick Pope. Really good save in the end there by Pope, actually, after not being the best with the cross. Corner to the Reds. Headed away. Go on, Burn. Head that away, lad. Ooh, didn't connect with it very well, but Tino will come in and put it away. Red Diamonds, yeah, crossing it in. Oh, they've still got it. We couldn't head it away too. We couldn't head it away. They only had one man in the box and they've still got it. Crossing it in again. Diamonds. Burn heads away. Here's Tino. Right hand side. Here's Isaac. Yeah, we'll go, Isaac. He's in here, surely. In the box. Got to be. Oh, Isaac, why did you try and pass it? You tried to square it to Harvey Bonds. Just put that in the bottom corner, son. Oh, mate. He tries to do the nice thing and square it to Harvey Bonds, who would be there for a tap in, but the Diamonds defender intercepts it. It's not a great pass at all by Isaac. Does the unselfish thing, but for me, he should just fire that in the bottom corner, get his shot away. But it's a corner at least. the corner. Toon fans there in that corner as well. Plays it short to Murphy, to Tino, to Murphy. Inside to Hall, left foot. Oh, it's Lewis Hall! He loves it! It's like Old Trafford all over again. Not quite a screamer this time, but Lewis Hall loves the strike from outside the box. And it is Red Diamonds 1, Newcastle United 4. Lewis Hall there. They were just sitting off the Red Diamonds. So Lewis Hall picks up and thinks, you know what, I'll have a shot at this. Good 30 yards out. It's an awful deflection. Is it going to go down as a whole goal? I think it will. It's on target. The Red Diamonds player should take all credit for it, though, because he has diamond headed that into the bottom corner. That is going straight at the keeper for an easy save from Lewis Hall's 30-odd yard strike. The Diamonds defender gets his head in the way of it, tries to, clear it away, put it away for a corner, but he ends up putting it in to the back of his own net, heads it into the bottom corner. Keeper's got no chance. Hall with a long-range strike goes down as his goal on the 59th minute. It's now 4-1 Newcastle. I'm enjoying myself. This is a canny Wednesday, isn't it? It's Wednesday, isn't it? What day is it? I think it's Wednesday. It's a good day, this, like. There we go. Lewis Hall. On the, what did I just say it was? 59th minute, let's say? No, we're going to go with that anyway. 59th minute. I never normally put the goal scorers in. It's getting out of hand, this, with the amount I'm having to add. 4-1 to the 2. We're not bothering with bloody Red Diamonds goal scorer. Who cares? Bet the opposition were 4-1 up. There's my prediction out the window then. It's even better than when we thought. It's now 4-1. Gets in. Yes, Lewis Hall. Why not have a pop, eh? That's why you should always have a pop. Test the keeper, test the defenders, and you end up getting a goal like that. There we go. I think it was 50. Did I put 57 or 59? Nah, I put 59. It's not 59. It's 59 now. So 57 for Hall. But that's why you just have a shot, man. Have a blast. See what happens. That's what happens. The defender. We never do that enough in the Premier League. It does me head in. Half an hour left anyways. But yeah, I just think, test them a bit more. Good to see Lewis Hall get a goal there, man, because I do think, and I said it at the time, he struggled a little bit during the first half. He had some sloppy moments, gave the ball away, got tackled, but he's grew in the game. He's had a pop there from outside the box. Why not? Gets himself on the score sheet. Red Diamonds got a free kick in a nice position here, though. Beckham Greece, a little special here. That sort of range. Let's see what these are dealing with. I think we might be making some subs. Isak's coming off. Or is he just getting a drink? Red Diamonds are making 3 subs. What are we doing? Yeah, Isak. Is he coming off? Must be coming off. Yeah. Gives the fans an applause there. Isak's coming off. And it is a few changes for Newcastle. Parkinson, Sanusi, and Odysseas is coming on. Isak, Barnes coming off. And obviously Nick Pope. So there's another game for Newcastle's number 19, our new number 2. You would have thought. I mean, Dubravka's there, look, and Dubravka hasn't came on. That shows again the intent of selling Martin Dubravka. That Odysseas is getting on ahead of him. So Dubravka is technically our third choice now. Nick Pope comes off after a fantastic display, big saves and some big moments. Obviously, the penalty being the main one, but he kept Newcastle in the game when it was 1-1 and early on. So well done, Nick Pope. Great to see him back in a fantastic performance by him. Odysseas looked good when I seen him down at Hull on the weekend. Made some big saves as well, to be fair. Some close range ones. So we'll see how he gets on. He's going to be tested maybe straight off here from the free kick from the Red Diamonds. We've also got Parkinson and Sanusi on the pitch as well. Look forward to seeing Sanusi. He was a bright spark down there at Hull. He was lively. He was taking players on. He was skillful. He was quick. So let's have a look at Sanusi as well. Really pleased that the fans over there in Asia, though, and the ones that have travelled across all that way, they've got to see a few goals. It's always nice. It's always terrible if you have a preseason game and it's boring. It's like 0-0, or you only get to see like a 1 goal. But getting Trent today, that's a decent enough free kick just over the bar. Had some good whip on it there by the Red Diamonds. Number 10 was it that took that? Yeah. Too high though, and Odysseus doesn't have to make a save straight away. Was that Sanusi? Wins it through after taking someone on straight away. Go on, Sanusi, lad. So the front three is now Sanusi on the left, Parkinson down the middle, and Murphy on the right, with Miggy kind of just behind Sanusi as well, floating in and around the gaff, doing whatever he wants. 3 changes at the time as well for Red Diamonds. Forward and 2 midfielders are replaced for them. And confirmation there, Vladidomos on for Pope, Sanusi on for Barnes, and Ben Parkinson on for Alexander Isak. Hey, it's lovely this. Nice little 4-1 on a Wednesday morning. Goal kick for Odysseus. And some good minutes in the tank here, though. A lot of these lads were 65 minutes in now. Murphy, Tino, Joe Linton, Dan Burn. These lads are getting some good minutes under the belt in sweltering conditions. So that's a good test, to be fair. Like, now I'm looking forward to seeing this young front line here. Just sorting that out so we can keep doing the watch along. People, I did have that meeting at 2. I've rearranged it for 2:30, so that gives us plenty of time to carry on for the rest of this stream. It's been good crack to see you all in here. Over 300 people watching. Really appreciate you all. Please do drop a like if you haven't already. And you better be bloody subscribed already, Yeah. Afternoon, Matty. Been a good game, says Muzz. It has been a good game, to be fair. It's been a lot better than I thought, because sometimes these preseason games, let's be honest, they're a bit dead. They're a bit boring. They're a bit passive. This one really hasn't been that. And fair play to your Raw Red Diamonds, because they have given us a good challenge. Yes, it's 4-1 in the scoreline, but they're in the box. Yeah, got a chance. Ooh, doesn't quite catch it, and Vladidomos makes the save. But they've played some good football at the time, the Red Diamonds. They had a really good spell in that first half where they were full of energy. They kept getting into the spaces with the fullbacks, and with centre backs, we looked a bit slow. We were giving the ball away. They had chances, and Nick Pope kept us in it, including a penalty save. But Newcastle started the game really well. Great strike from Isak. Jacob Murphy's been class 2. Very good goals in terms of the build-up from Joe Willock for the first goal. Willock was really standing out in that first half, looking back to his best, looking back to his sharpest. Look at Sanusi tried little Maradona turn there, but the ball went missing. But he's shining out there on the wing there, like a young Saint Maximin, a bit tricky, a bit skillful. But that has been a good game. It's been end-to-end. There's been chances for both teams. And, Isak's goal was very good. Murphy's second goal was very good. And Lewis Hall scored a long ranger, a funny one, thanks to a diving headed deflection from a Diamonds defender. So, it is. As far as preseason games go, it's been lively. It's been interesting. I've enjoyed it. And there's still 22 minutes left to go to enjoy. Should have got some Japanese beers in, but a bit early though, innit? But Saturday though could be acceptable. Might be 11 a.m., but it's a weekend, innit? You know what I mean? Diamonds are in the box, yeah. Burns had so many blocks today. I'll give him that. He's been there front line, getting the old interceptions and blocks in. So Captain Burn doing his job a day. I don't see much of Miggy sweating out there. He just won a foul, but he's been quiet since coming on. Oh, I do love a Japanese beer now, actually. What's it? Acai? 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 Something like that. Very nice, either way. Oh, that's a heavy pass there by Maid. He gives the ball away in the middle of the park. Tino comes back. That looked like a foul. Play on. Happy days. We'll take that. It's a friendly. Just keep it friendly. Keep it going. Joe Linton, who also has been a bit quiet, but getting his fitness back up. Yes, Jacob Murphy. Tyndall's ready in another 2 subs there. He's got his arms around 2 subs there. A couple of youngsters going to come on for the tune. As you'd expect, with only 20 minutes left. Number 48 and 42 coming on for Newcastle. Tony, or your glasses prescription or for fashion or anything? They are prescription. Honestly, I take these off. It gets real blurry. Can't even barely make out the scoreline. My eyesight is shocking. Used to wear contact lenses all the time, and then just not ideal. Get a bit dry, So yeah, Specky is here to stay like prescription. They are well needed. Trust me, mate. A little bit of a foul there. Jamie kind of comes down the back of number 35 for the Red Diamonds, the captain. He's not happy with it. Couple of subs happening then. One for the Diamonds and Al. Number 10's off. Number 19 is on. Sean. What's Newcastle doing then? Where's our subs at? I can go back on now, actually. Is Murphy going to come off? But what a pre-season he's having, by the way. So Murphy obviously scored in that German game behind closed doors. He got a goal and assist against Hull. And he got a brace today. So Murphy is on fire this pre-season. But he is coming off now. And Jay Turner-Cook is on for Jacob Murphy. Alfie Harrison is on for Tino Livramento. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. Good. We want to say, did Alfie Harrison even travel? Oh, it's because he's had his haircut, hasn't he? He used to have the old ponytail, but he's had it trimmed off. Murphy's so good this pre-season. Do you know what I mean? Well done, mate. Well done. But I'm looking forward to seeing Harrison, mind. Very, very highly rated from Man City. It's a chance for him to step up and prove why he is really thought after and what he can offer for us. Ooh, that's a horrible shot by whoever that is for the Red Diamonds that came on. Different looking striker. Blaze it over. But Turner, Cook and Harrison are on for Murphy and Livramento. So let's see what this young Alfie Harrison is all about then. There's a water break here. It's only fucking 80 minutes to go. They're doing up water breaks. I'm saying that when I'm sitting in Newcastle. It's still sunny and hot in Newcastle. It's warm in here. It's not quite 35-degree warm like it is in Tokyo, though. So, enjoy your waters, lads. Well done. Let's have a look at some of the goals back here. Then this Willock one's the best. What a run. He's like skips past 3 players, sets it up for Murphy. Tidy finish by Murphy. First one here. And then this is his second goal, Murphy, on his left foot. Oh, what a finish again by Murphy. Kills it into that bottom corner. Honestly, man. Unreal, Murphy. Players are finishing up the drinks. I'm going to get back to it. Nice one, Kevin. I like it. I'll graph listen and watch him while the boss is not here. So your boss isn't watching and all. Even if he is, let him off. Do you know what I mean? 49% possession for Newcastle in this game. 12 shots over the Red Diamonds 11. Moses saying there, Alfie Harrison was rated as the new Phil Foden at Man City's academy. Yep. We can live up to anywhere near that. It'd be good. Be quite impressive. And get to his standards. We've got ourselves a start, haven't we? Amit, timing, how you doing? Good to see you in Hull. What a banter we had on the train. Oh, mate, it was class, that train, like, to be fair. Good train journey, that. It was good to have the away days back, mate, wasn't it? Good crack that was, like, cool. Really enjoyed that day out on Saturday. Harrison tries to trap the ball but gets tackled. Not Harrison, sorry. Parkinson up top. Oh, he's actually won a foul. Does he give it a foul? Robert, I was in the Hull stands looking for you to get a selfie, but I'm in Newcastle for the new year. Hope to see you. Probably, mate, in the new year. Drop me a message or something, like we know where you are. We will be at the games, so probably bump into you. The old fan cams or something like that. 15 minutes to go. You can tell now, this part of the game where you make the changes and, it kills the tempo a bit, doesn't it? Kills the momentum a bit. From both sides, to be fair, we've both made several substitutions now. So things have slowed down a little bit, but here's Alfie Harrison. Plays it back to Miley, who plays it back to Kraft. Look at Kraft, man. How old's Kraft again? 30 odd or something? 75 minutes in the Japanese heat for him and Dan Burn. Knee by that. Joelinton. Nice little turn on the edge of his box there. Wasn't phased at all by the pressure from the opposition. And here we go. Joelinton's seen a lot more of the ball now. He's kind of taken up that role, hasn't he, since, the likes of Willick and that have came off. He's the senior figure on the pitch now, big J7. Sanusi wins another foul. They can't keep up with him, but I want to see more of him on the ball and taking more people on. But as soon as he gets it, they're just diving into him and hacking him. It was good to see you on with the Irish Mags the other week. Love seeing my favourite Newcastle Challenge team up. Aye, it's good. Good crack. That'd be fair. The show with the Irish Mags. Big up them, man. Big up them a lot. Nice lads, and looking forward to seeing them. I think they're coming over for the Shea Given event, which makes sense. Irish legend. I'm hosting the Shea Given event next Thursday. Coming on quick, that 8th of August. At the Coach and Horses and Wide Open, working on Shea Given back to tune. Looking forward to that. And then obviously it's the Cellar Cup, so it's going to be a good weekend. We'll be linking up with the Irish Mags then, but big up the Irish Mags and all the Irish fans out there. Kraft is 29. Bloody hell. Looks old on that, doesn't he? Kraft's younger than me. Fucking hell's going on there? Where do you reckon we'll finish this season? Hard question that, like, when, the transfer window's still got a lot left, got a lot of work to do in that. So, I don't know. At the minute, I'd probably say 5th, 6th, which is decent, to be fair, without the signings that we need to make. Maybe 6. I don't know. It's hard to say, innit, really, now, before the season started, before we've gotten into a rhythm, before we've signed a starting 11 player. Oh, here we go. Go on, lad. Here we go, Sanusi. You got a bit of space in the box. Cuts in. Shoot. I plays it off. Miggy, what the fucking hell was that? What's Almiron doing? I'm still getting stressed out. I'm on the preseason friendly. I can't be asked to see this bloke anymore. Please sell him. Sanusi in Newcastle did loads of good work, right? And let us know what you think if you're watching it. They're trying to calm down because Almiron just fucking pisses me off so much. We do all that hard work, right? Nice build up from the right hand side. I think it was Turner, Cooker, Harrison. Plays into the box. Soon as he's got space, left hand side, takes his man on. You're thinking shoot, but he does the unselfish thing. Plays it to Almiron, who's standing right there. And instead of shooting or passing or moving with the ball, Almiron decides to just keep rolling the ball with his foot in the box. He's just rolling the ball in the box, back and forward on his foot. What are you doing? What are you doing and why are you doing that? My God, man, that was absolutely wank. As soon as you should just got your shot away. But it's just bizarre some of the stuff Almiron does with the football, you know. Why are you not just shooting there or getting your head up and looking for a pass or whatever? Anyways, Heffernan is coming on, number 43 for Newcastle, for Big Dan Burn. Captain Burn, he's done tremendous the last 79 minutes in the old Tokyo heat. Well done, Dan Burn. Cathal Heffernan, the young defender, is on for Dan Burn. Made some great interceptions and blocks, Dan Burn, in that game. Well done to him. Big shift from Big Dan Burn. Ooh. Oh, very, very good work by Joelinton there. Two brilliant interceptions after one of the youngsters played the ball back and lost it. But here we go. Snoozy on the left, driving straight at their fullback. Couple of step overs into the box, lays it off. Harrison tries to play it back to Snoozy, but loses it. It's a shame. You can see it just there, but it's that last bit, isn't it? You know, Snoozy gets it, runs with it, direct, few tricks, try to lay it off, and I think the pass was a bit too fast. When the Diamonds got back, but canny little work then, unreal work. Typical Joelinton work in the middle of the park. Oh, bear with us 2 seconds, people. Barry's running low on the laptop. Give us a minute, I'll be back. Oh, we're back. We're back. Have I missed anything? No. More subs for the old Diamonds, is it? Oh, there we go. Get that in. Lovely stuff. Back in the game. There we go. Right then. Good timing that. 11 minutes left. A few subs for the Diamonds. No, 3. Loads of subs. Hey, I'm not just running in the Newcastle heat. I don't know how they're dealing in the Tokyo heat. Oh, sweating out. Oh, that's a bad pass. Who was that? Kraft. Probably been Kraft off as well. Must be knackered himself. He may be training. He looks 39 now. He's got knee pace. And he's played 82 minutes, so give him the time off. Give him the just bring a young man on. We're 4-1 now, you know. I think we've won it, hopefully. Red Diamond skipping. Oh, that's great work by him. What's that, number 19? Takes on 3 players, lines it up. And that bit wasn't great by number 47, who smashes it into the bar. Into the stands, well over the bar. Number 19 was quick, beat 3 players. He was free, left foot, edge of the D, well over. Joelinton's down. think he's all right. Like, again, I'd just bring Joey off now. He's played 83 minutes. He's probably looking like, I can't do anything. I've got a knock because I can't be arsed. I'm shattered. Tell you what, though, Joelinton isn't human. He is a machine. He could play for fucking 8 days straight. I mean, 80 minutes. He's got the captain's armband now as well, big Joelinton. But, aye. Look at him, man. He's still ready. He's still running about the gaff. He's not tired. Nice touch there by Harrison. I'll tell you what, Harrison, what we've seen so far is he gets into nice little pockets of space and just releases the ball quickly. He sees the gap, he asks for it, and he feeds it off elsewhere and gets the ball moving. Now Sanusi, you got the overlap from Hall. Oh, heavy pass from Sanusi. Shame. Good chance, that. Joelinton off, John Ruddy on, says Mike. Get on, that's what I'm looking for now. Get him on for the crack. I'll tell you what, John Ruddy must be a good defender. He's an absolute unit. Also 38, though, so probably not the quickest. Red Diamonds in the box, yeah. Well, that's a lovely cross, but it's definitely not a lovely finish. He's trying to hit that on the volley and it's went out for a throw-in. That was a nice little dinged past that, you set him up and you obviously you're going to fancy your chances. It's there for you to just volley it, and he's laughing, and we're all laughing because it's laughable. It's a shocking hit. Joelinton's even laughing, and he's also breathing out his arse, so he is tired. You can't blame him. But they set him up nicely for a volley there, edge of the box. The Japanese player strikes it, and he sends it out for a throw-in. Class. So I'm just looking around now. The players that are still on the pitch from the start. Lewis Hall there, who's just kicked someone in the back of the leg. He's looking tired, understandably. 85 minutes in. He's played the full game so far. He's aging like Matt Ritchie. He's looking like Ritchie now after 85 minutes in the Tokyo Heat. We've obviously got Big Joelinton now, who's wearing the captain's armband. He's been on from the get-go. And I think that's it alongside Kraft. So fair play to those three for still being on the pitch. But from Hall's foul, it's a good chance to cross in from their free kick here. It's not a bad delivery, but it's headed away, back post. Ooh, number 19's Harry for them, Oh, that's a good cross in. I think it was a foul. There was a high kick there on Heffernan. Oh, did Heffernan come on for? No, he came on for Bain, didn't he? I think Kraft's still on the pitch. I'm not sure if he is, actually. 3 and a bit minutes to go. Joelinton's just taking the piss. He's in our box, just bouncing people off, guarding it away, and then it's a free kick to Newcastle on Turner Cook. You just never win the ball back off Joelinton, are you? But he's down again now. He's on his knees again. He's he's shattered. I've not got any more subs to make. Like, get Rudy on. Who's that? Let's give a ball. Who was that? Harrison. Diamonds, edge of the box. Strike. Blocked. Corner. Joelinton's down again. I mean, how many times do I need to say it? He's got cramp in both legs. Just take him off. Didn't ruin Joelinton's fitness by forcing him to continue to play a preseason friendly, lads. How are Eddie? How are Tyndall? I've mentioned this, people, haven't I, for the past 10 minutes about Joelinton going down every 2 minutes because he's knackered. There's 2 minutes left. I don't know why we're forcing him to play the last 10 minutes. Just bring anybody on. Just bring fucking Tyndall on if you have to. Eddie's biting his lip there thinking, didn't ruin him. Didn't absolutely ruin him. There shouldn't be any added time though, should there? So just Joe Linton, just do what you want. Just stand still for the next 2 minutes. Didn't run, didn't do anything. Doesn't matter. 4-1 up. There's 2 minutes left. Red Diamond's corner. Joe Linton heads it away. Can't help himself. Wants to be in the thick of it. Oh, that's a great cross. Odysseus is there to collect it, though. Decent ball that into a dangerous area. Vladidomos was there to get it, though. He's had a quiet second half, hasn't he? He's had not much to do. Turner, good control there under a difficult pass, and he sprays it off nicely, but Parkinson gives it away. Just looking at this, right, and this is an interesting one because of what the news coming out today on young striker that Newcastle United used to have. It's just brought it back to us because obviously Parkinson's the one there tonight, the youngster up top in pre-seasons gone by. I remember we were in China a few years ago, now Bruce and Elias Sorensen was the name, wasn't it, amongst the reserves, amongst the fan base. That, I'll give him a chance. He's banging them in for the reserves, 21s and all that, and give him a go. And then he obviously went to Brøndby, I think it was. Had a great goal scoring record there. And now he's on the verge of moving to Portsmouth. So well done, Sorensen. Great move for him, that to be fair. Elias Sorensen, who used to be at the Toon, didn't quite hit the heights of his potential that we hoped for, and a lot of fans thought he could, and especially people at the club. But he ended up going away back to Europe, banged them in, and now he's coming back to England, going down to the south coast at Portsmouth, who are now in the Championship as well. That's a really decent move for him. So keep an eye on how Sorensen gets on out there in Portsmouth. Right then, people. 1 minute of added time. It's still Urawa Red Diamonds 1, Newcastle United 4. It is a corner to the Red Diamonds. Left foot whipping it in. Ooh, headed away by, was it Miley? Yeah, Sanusi. Go on, Sanusi. Run with it, lad. He wins a foul every time. Alan St. Maximin. He's just too quick that they just snap him. He had 1 or 2 moments, Sanusi. Yeah, we talked about him a lot in the build-up, and people in the chat were looking forward to seeing him. He's had 1 or 2 flashes. The end product hasn't quite been there, that final pass or shot. He could have had an assist if Almiron wanted to actually shoot instead of just like starting to try and do keepy-ups or something. But yeah, there it is though. 91 minutes is up. The game is up. It's Urawa Red Diamonds 1, Newcastle United 4 out there in Tokyo for the first game of this international series in Japan. Cheers to everyone that has joined the stream. Been a good crack, over 300 people throughout. Really enjoyed it. We'll be back on Saturday as well for the second game of this Japan tour against Yokohama. I think it's the same time again, around 11 a.m. We'll be live 10, 15 minutes before kickoff. When Newcastle have rounded up a 4-1 win over there in Tokyo against the Red Diamonds, thanks to goals from Alexander Isak right at the start of the game, a brace from Murphy, and a long-range effort from Lewis Hall. So we have done nicely there. A good win for the lads. Good minutes under their belts in some big old temperatures out there in Tokyo. Right then. Cheers, people. Please do subscribe to the channel. Give this one a like and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. See you later.